Welcome to the e-tutorial on filing form number 128 on the Traces portal. This e-tutorial will guide you through the step-by-step process of filing form number 128, including logging into the Traces portal, entering required details, completing annexures, uploading supporting documents, and completing e-verification for successful submission of the form. You will also learn about the available e-verification methods and how to download the acknowledgement and filed form after submission. Meet Mihika, a corporate employee responsible for managing the company's tax compliance activities. She likes to stay updated and ensure that all filings are completed accurately and on time.
Jay, I've just logged into the new Traces portal. It looks quite different. I need to file form number 128 for our company, but I'm not sure where to begin.
That's understandable, Mihika. The portal interface is new, but once you get familiar with it, the filing process is quite streamlined.
Jay is Mihika's colleague and a senior tax consultant who regularly assists the team with Traces-related processes and compliance activities.
I hope so. I just want to make sure the form is filed correctly and that we don't miss any important details.
Don't worry. I'll guide you through each step from logging in and navigating to form number 128 to entering the required details, uploading supporting documents, and completing e-verification. Open your browser and enter the Traces portal URL. Once the Traces portal homepage is displayed, click on the Login button to continue. Select Taxpayer as the user type. Enter your PAN as the user ID, followed by your password. Enter the verification code displayed on the screen, and click Login to proceed. Next, choose your preferred mode to receive the OTP. Click on Send OTP, enter the OTP received on your registered mobile number or email ID, and click Submit. Once you've logged in successfully, you'll be taken to the dashboard, where you can access all the required services.
Jay, I've logged in successfully, but I'm unable to find form number 128. Where can I access it?
It's simple, Mihika. Click on the e-file and view tab and select File Forms from the drop-down menu.
Got it, I can see the option now.
Great. You can now proceed to file form number 128.
Jay, I am on the File Forms page now. I can see 2 categories here, In Progress Forms and File New Forms. I am a little confused. What should I do?
Don't worry, Mihika. Let me explain. First, let us look at the In Progress Forms category. Under this category, you can see 2 options, Resume and Delete Draft.
What do these options mean?
If a form has already been started and saved as a draft, you can click Resume to continue working on it from where you left off.
That sounds useful. And what about Delete Draft?
The Delete Draft option allows you to remove the saved draft completely. You can use it if you no longer need the draft or want to start the filing process afresh.
I see. So, Resume helps continue working on an existing draft, while Delete Draft removes it completely.
Exactly, Mihika. Next, let's look at the File New Forms category. Under this category, you will find the File Now option against the relevant form. If you are filing form number 128 for the first time, simply click File Now to begin the filing process.
Great. So, if a draft already exists, I can use Resume or Delete Draft, and if I am starting a fresh filing, I should click File Now.
That is absolutely right, Mihika. Since you are filing form number 128 for the first time, so click on the File Now option and under form number 128.
Jay, a new page has opened and I can see that the residential status is already filled in. Do I need to enter anything here?
The residential status is pre-filled based on your profile details on the Traces portal. If required, you can update it from your profile page before proceeding.
All right. Since the status is showing as resident, what should I do next?
In that case, simply select the applicable category of resident from the drop-down menu and click on Proceed.
Okay, that seems straightforward now.
Next, review the applicant details carefully before proceeding. These details are automatically pre-filled based on the information available in my profile on the Traces portal. If you notice any incorrect or outdated information, click on the Click Here link provided in the information box to update your profile details first. Once all the details are verified, click on Proceed to continue.
Jay, I can see multiple options under application filed by. I am not sure which one I should select.
Don't worry, Mihika. Here, you need to select the category that best describes the applicant. The available options include registered non-profit organization, specified entity referred to in clause C of subsection 9 of section 263, person carrying on business or profession, and person other than the above.
Understood. So, I should choose the option that matches the applicant's profile.
Exactly, Mihika.
Jay, next I can see different annexures under the field details of request. What should I do here?
Under the Details of Request section, select the relevant checkbox based on the person for whom the certificate is to be issued. Also, review the annexure selection carefully, as it determines which annexure sections will appear under annexure details. Remember, annexure 2 must always be filed separately and cannot be combined with annexure 1 or annexure 3, whereas annexure 1 and annexure 3 can be filed either individually or together. Then, click on Proceed to continue.
Jay, now I'm on the Details of Existing Tax Liabilities section. What exactly do I need to enter here?
Mihika, this is a mandatory field and you need to fill the details here whether you have a tax liability or not. In case you have no tax liability, click on Add Update Details and simply select any one tax year and enter 0 in the Amount Payable columns under Add Update Existing Liabilities. This will indicate that the total tax liability is nil. In case you have a tax liability, click on the Add Update Existing Liabilities link and furnish the details of any existing tax liabilities applicable as on the date of filing the application. Once the details are entered, click on Save to proceed. Mihika, now enter the particulars of income and other relevant details for the applicable tax year. Next, provide the details of the income tax returns filed for the 4 years preceding the relevant tax year. If no income tax return was filed for any particular tax year, simply enter NA in the acknowledgement number column for that year. And click on Proceed to continue.
Jay, I can now see the annexure details section on the screen. It looks like different annexures are appearing based on the options selected earlier.
That's correct, Mihika. The annexures displayed here depend on the selections made under the Details of Request section in Part B. To begin with, let's understand the process for filing Annexure 1 and Annexure 3 together. The process for Annexure 2 will be covered separately afterward. To begin filing Annexure 1, click on Provide Details to enter the required information. Under the field, please select the option to fill annexure details. You will see 2 options, Add Details and Add CSV. You may choose the appropriate option based on how you want to furnish the annexure details. In case you select the option Add Details, then select the checkbox under Annexure 1 and furnish the required details in the available fields. You can click on Add Row to include additional entries, or use the Delete Row icon next to a row to remove it, if required. Once all the details are entered, click on Save to continue.
Jay, what if we select the option Add CSV?
Good question, Mihika. If you select the option Add CSV, then click on Download CSV Template to download the preformatted template. Enter the required details in the downloaded template and save the file in CSV format. Then, upload the completed file either through the drag and drop option or by clicking on Browse File. Select the file from your system and click on Open. Once the file is uploaded, check whether Annexure 3 is applicable. If it is not applicable, click on Save and proceed to continue. If Annexure 3 is required, proceed to furnish the necessary details in Annexure 3 before moving ahead. To furnish Annexure 3 details, click on Provide Details. Under the field, please select the option to fill annexure details. You will see 2 options, Add Details and Add CSV. If the Add Details option is selected, choose the checkbox under Annexure 3 and furnish the required details in the available fields. Once the details are entered, click on Save to save the information, and then click on Save and proceed to continue.
Jay, what if we want to upload Annexure 3 details using a CSV file instead of entering them manually?
In that case, select the Add CSV option and click on Download CSV template to download the preformatted template. Enter the required details in the downloaded template and save the file in CSV format. Then, upload the completed file either using the drag and drop option or by clicking on Browse File. Select the file from your system and click on Open. Once the file is uploaded successfully, click on Save and proceed to continue.
Jay, we've completed Annexure 1 and Annexure 3. What if Annexure 2 needs to be filed instead?
In that case, the process begins separately for Annexure 2. To furnish the Annexure 2 details, simply click on Provide Details and proceed with entering the required information. Once you open Annexure 2, select an option under the field. Please select the option to fill Annexure details. The available options are Add Details and Add CSV. If the Add Details option is selected, choose the checkbox in the Annexure 2 table and furnish the required details in the available fields. After entering the details, click on Save to continue. If the Add CSV option is selected for Annexure 2, click on Download CSV template to download the preformatted template. Enter the required details in the template and save the file in CSV format. Then, upload the completed file either through the drag and drop option or by clicking on Browse File. Select the file from your system and click on Open. Once the file is uploaded successfully, click on Save and proceed to continue.
Jay, I can now see the Attachments section on the screen. What details and documents do we need to furnish here?
In this section, you are required to fill the required details in prescribed templates and upload the relevant supporting documents. The templates include the computation of estimated income for the relevant tax year and the computation of income for the 4 years preceding the relevant tax year. Depending on the applicability, supporting documents may also need to be uploaded, such as a note justifying the issue of certificate, registration or exemption certificates, copy of assessment orders, details of exempt income claimed, or any other relevant supporting documents. Let's first look at furnishing the computation of estimated income for the relevant tax year. Click on the Template option. The template will open for entering the computation of estimated income for the tax year for which the certificate is being requested. Enter the required details carefully and click on Submit to continue. Next, let's furnish the computation of income for the 4 years preceding the relevant tax year. Click on Template to open the prescribed format for entering the computation details. Select the applicable tax year and furnish the required information. Repeat the same process for all the applicable tax years. Once all the details are entered, click on Submit and proceed to continue. Once the templates are completed, the next step is to upload the applicable supporting documents. By using drag and drop or browse file option. These may include a note justifying the issue of certificate, registration or exemption certificates, copy of assessment orders, details of income claimed as exempt, or any other relevant supporting documents, wherever applicable. After uploading the documents successfully, click on Save and proceed to continue.
Jay, the document upload is complete, and now I can see the declaration section on the screen. What should I do here?
In this section, carefully read the declaration and select the applicable checkboxes to confirm the details furnished in the form. Next, enter the place and click on Save and proceed to continue. Once done, you will be redirected to the Preview and Download page.
Jay, I've been redirected to the Preview and Download page now. Is this the final review before submission?
Yes, Mihika. This is the stage where you should carefully verify all the application details before submitting the form. First, review the application details and use the Edit option if any editable information needs to be updated. Then, verify the uploaded attachments as well. If any document needs to be replaced, you can use the Modify Attachments option.
Alright, I'll double check everything before moving ahead.
Good approach. Also verify the declaration carefully. If required, you can use the Edit Details option to make changes to editable fields. Once everything is reviewed, click on Download to save a copy of the application for your records, and then click on Submit to proceed further.
Jay, the form has been submitted, and now I can see multiple options for e-verification. Which one should I choose?
You can select any one of the available verification methods based on your preference and availability of required details. If your DSC is already registered on the Traces portal, you can choose Digital Signature Certificate, DSC. If your PAN is linked with Aadhaar and your Aadhaar-linked mobile number is active, you may use the Aadhaar OTP option for verification. You can also choose authentication through net banking to authenticate using your net banking credentials, or select OTP on registered mobile number to verify the form using an OTP sent to your registered mobile number.
If I have a digital signature certificate, how do I use it here?
You can use it directly, provided it's already registered on the portal. For this, select DSC and click Proceed. Next, confirm that you have a valid DSC and that the Embridge utility is installed on your system and click Proceed. Select the issuer name and certificate details from the respective drop-down menus and enter the user PIN. Make sure the details match your registered DSC records to ensure successful validation. And then click Sign. When the verification using Digital Signature Certificate, DSC, is successfully completed, a confirmation message appears on the screen. The message will disappear after 10 seconds and you will be directed to the submission confirmation page.
What if I prefer verifying using Aadhaar OTP?
That sounds good, Mihika. It is a quick and convenient option for most users. For this, select Aadhaar OTP and click Proceed. Next, select the checkbox to give consent to CPC, TDS, to use your name and date of birth with UIDAI for authentication purpose and click Proceed. Then, enter OTP received on your mobile number registered with Aadhaar and click Proceed. When the verification using Aadhaar OTP is completed successfully, a confirmation message appears on the screen. The message will disappear after 10 seconds and you will be directed to the submission confirmation page. Mihika, you can also use your net banking credentials for verification. While using this option, select the option Authentication through net banking and click Proceed. Next, click on the link on the pop-up to log in through net banking. Then, select your bank from the options displayed on the screen. If your bank is not available among the displayed options, select it from the other bank's drop-down menu. Once the bank is selected, click on the Proceed button to continue. Log into the net banking portal using your net banking credentials. Navigate to and click on View Form 26 as on the bank's website. This option may vary across banks. Upon successful access, you will be redirected to the Traces landing page. Click on E-Verified Services icon to continue. Now, click on Complete E-Verification tab to verify Form 128. Finally, click Confirm on the pop-up to proceed with e-verification of the form. When the verification through net banking is completed successfully, a confirmation message appears on the screen. The message will disappear after 10 seconds and you will be directed to the submission confirmation page. Mihika, you have another option for e-verification, that is OTP on registered mobile number. For using this option, select the option OTP on registered mobile number and click on Proceed. Next, enter the OTP received on your registered mobile number and proceed. When the verification using registered mobile OTP is successfully completed, a confirmation message appears on the screen. The message will disappear after 10 seconds and you will be directed to the submission confirmation page.
Once the verification is done, is the process complete?
Yes, your form will be successfully submitted and processed further. Your form number 128 has now been successfully submitted. A confirmation message will be displayed along with the acknowledgement receipt number. The form will be forwarded to the jurisdictional assessing officer for further processing. You can view or download the ARN and filed form number 128 through the View Filed Forms, Returns and Statements option. You can also download the ARN and filed form number 128 directly from the confirmation page by clicking on the Download ARN and Download Filed Form number 128 buttons. Saving these copies ensures you have everything handy for future reference. A confirmation is also sent to your registered email ID and mobile number via SMS, keeping you informed about the successful submission.
Thank you, Jay. The filing process is much clearer now.
Glad to hear that, Mihika. Just remember to review the details carefully, complete e-verification, and download the acknowledgement for your records.
Great. I feel confident about filing form number 128 on the Traces portal now.
Excellent. You are all set.
Thank you for watching this tutorial. For more information and detailed guides, please use the options available under the Contact Us section on the Traces portal. You may access help through the help desk numbers or help desk email ID.